The Ville. We're playing Louisville. We're playing against Louisville and the Connected Dynasty #2 IU. Got him ranked up. Anyway, today is talking about the home run derby and who I think is going to win. Maybe some sleepers as well. First of all, Rooker from the Athletics is a power machine. I think there's a few of them who are just going to hit massive home runs that you're going to be like, these guys are awesome. But I don't think they're going to have enough of a quick swing and enough stamina to really move on and go far. And that's three guys for me. And two of these guys are going to be really favorites. James Wood and O'Neal Cruz and Rooker. I think all these guys have crazy big swings. I think they're going to smash a homer 480, you know what I mean? They're going to kill homers, especially Wood and especially Cruz, right? Cruz hits missiles super fast and Wood hits bombs, right? But both of them are young and they're not super duper disciplined and they're going to probably run out of energy quickly. So then you move into the next tier, which is the veteran or the guy who has, been here before, okay? A guy who has played a little bit of baseball, and that's a Buxton and that's a Cal Raleigh. And I think easily you could be like, okay, Cal Raleigh, man, leads the league in homers. That to me, in an event like this, is more pressure than anything. Right? Cal Raleigh has more pressure on him than anybody else, right? So Cal Raleigh, I think, is going to have a good day, but he could be out in the second round due to an upset. Buxton, more on him in a second. So looking over at Olson and Jazz Chisholm. Love Jazz. I think Jazz Chisholm is awesome. I don't think Jazz is an incredible home run threat guy. I think he's going to hit a few off the wall. I think he's going to hit, enough or whatever to be fun. And he'll do it with flash and pizzazz. And that's what I love. I love guys like that in the game of baseball. Would have loved PCA to be in this, by the way. Shout out Pete Crow. Right? But I think Jazz is going to be good, but I think he's going to miss some off the wall, which is good. Those go to the kids in the field, as we know, in this home run derby. So that's going to be fun. And then Olson, hometown guy. It's in Atlanta. He's the Atlanta representative. Whole lot of pressure again. Two things can happen with pressure like this. You can have what happened with Indy 2 years ago when the All-Star game was here, where they won the skills competition, where Halliburton goes crazy in the All-Star game, where the guy shows up for the city. Or you could have a lot of times where a guy overdoes it and, scores 5 points, whatever. Same thing in baseball. Olson could put a ton of pressure on himself trying to mash home runs where he might start pulling them foul or he might just hit 3 or 4, right? And depending on who he's going against, if it's a Rooker, a Wood, maybe, one of these big hitter guys that only gets like 10, he gets 4, he's out. So Olson, he's definitely a dark horse. He's a guy who might do amazing. He might fizzle out real quick. But that leads me to one more guy. Well, two more, because I've got Junior Caminero. Caminero is a guy who you probably don't watch because of who he plays for, right? Junior Caminero plays for the Rays. Rays are such a fun team. If you have a chance to watch a Rays game, watch a Rays game. Junior Caminero is a guy who really does it all, right? Gets on base fast, and he can hit home runs. Caminero, another young guy, but not a young guy who's going to focus so much on power. Caminero is a guy who could win this thing, I'll be honest. He's a guy I can't believe it took me this long to mention, but he might be the second most picked guy, in my opinion, like the guy I'd pick second to win it all. But that leads back to something. I mentioned a guy earlier who I'm going to mention now, Byron Buxton, a man who in his 7-8 year career has never been healthy. A guy who has been so fun to watch, but never is healthy, never really gets to this point of the All-Star and is ready to play, ready to go, whatever. He hit a cycle a couple days ago. He had 4 home runs in 3 games in a span, and he has been mashing. And there's something that he combines that I think is very unique, that a lot of these guys each have one or the other. He has the crazy power, but also the good bat speed. So I think he's going to be able to just... All right, hold on. I'm clipping. Guys, I never played baseball, so forgive me. He's going to be able to just boom, right? It's just one motion for Byron. So I think he's going to just be mashing them. Now, look, if he's mashing them in the first round, it's going to be hard to keep going, right? You don't want to lose it all in the first round, like lose all your energy. But I think Buxton has a chance because of his bat speed, because of his power, to go and win this whole thing. I don't think anybody's picking him. I don't think anybody's thinking about him. But there's something about Buxton being healthy, and he finally gets a chance to show the MLB world that he can win something, that I have Byron Buxton winning the 2025 MLB Home Run Derby in 2 hours and 39 minutes. You're seeing this a little later, so probably 2.5 hours. Okay, thank you guys for watching. That's my pick. Have a great day. Glad we got to talk about the Home Run Derby. I might be live. Who knows? Not to commentate, but maybe to just watch it with you guys. All right, peace out. Bye.